Hey guys, Collar here, bringing you Game 2 of Airforce Ace vs Samson Khan. And for Airforce Ace in this match, we have Oversky, a Zerg player. For Samson Khan, we have Frozean, a Terran player. And in this lineup, Samson Khan is once again sending a player out who's quite weak against his opponent's race. Frozean's weakest lineup is against Zerg at only a 38% win rate, whereas Oversky's strongest matchup is against Terran with a 52% win rate. Oversky is probably the second best player on Airforce Ace, and he's very well known for his early game Zergling Rush, which he does against Protoss players, where he uses drones to help him break zealot walls. Say there's a couple of zealots on a ramp or blocking a choke point, he uses drones and he clicks the mineral patches within the Protoss's base, and the drones can actually, because of the worker AI in StarCraft, get through anything, no matter what's blocking it. And when they get through the zealots, they start attacking the zealots. He stops them, they start attacking the zealots, and the wall becomes broken. And he sends in Zerglings, and basically the places where the Protoss usually would be able to hold, he manages to actually break zealot walls and then take out his opponent. Of course, he's better known for his early game play than his later game play, unfortunately. Frozean is more of a mediocre Terran player, but he does play a lot for Samson Khan in the Pro League matches. He really hasn't had any accomplishments in his personal one-on-one games. He's made it to round of 8 last year in the OSL, but amazingly, he did manage to beat Jaedong last year in the Grand Finals, and Jaedong, of course, is the best Zerg player out there, so Frozean perhaps does have a few tricks up his sleeve. Once again, though, Samson Khan is just, I think, as in the first game, they're sending out players mainly to practice against the Air Force team almost, perhaps to beat up on them because they are such a strong team, and Air Force Ace, unfortunately, is the David in this David versus Goliath contest. Although, in this David versus Goliath contest, the David represents the older, stronger, militaristic team, whereas Goliath is a bunch of teenagers who happen to be really, really good at StarCraft. But anyway, that is the setup right now. Samson Khan, I do believe, is the best team in the Pro League. They're very well-rounded, have several strong players, even though they did lose to Lecaf Oz last year. Lecaf really has just 2 players who are really good, whereas Samson has 4 or 5 well-rounded players. In any case, the map here is Othello, and we have Frozean spawning at the 7 o'clock position in yellow, and we have Oversky spawning in blue at the 1 o'clock position. I'll be expecting both players, well, expecting at least Frozean not to be going for a quick expansion on this map, because the expansion is a bit difficult to hold. I do expect, well, anything could happen from Oversky. He could be going for a rush or whatnot. I do really like Oversky's play, though. He reminds me a little of a boxer in that he's quite creative in the early game. Perhaps not so good in the later game, but I do like early game play once again, sort of low resource games. And Frozean really, he has a nickname called Cute Boy. He's another one of the, he's Cute Angel actually. Cute Boy is the 2v2 player. And actually, Frozean actually setting up a barracks first, I think, here. This is really interesting play by Frozean. I think he's going to be going for a rush here. I don't think he has a supply people in his base. No, he doesn't. So, Frozean going for a rush here, and this could be really interesting. If Oversky doesn't build a spawning pool first, he could be in trouble if he goes for something like a 12 hatchery, and looks like he will be. And supply depot now going up for Frozean in his base. We'll see if Frozean decides to go all in and build a second barracks, which would really be quite crippling to his economy if his rush doesn't succeed. It looks like Oversky is going to be going for a second hatchery, a 12 hatchery, so it's going to be about scouting here. If Frozean can scout Oversky first, this will play to his advantage if he can get a bunker rush or a marine rush off early. Although, unfortunately, this is a 4-player map, and they are at cross positions diagonally, so he's at the farthest walking position. But Frozean definitely going for this marine rush, I feel. There's no other reason why he would build his barracks first. And looks like Oversky is actually building his extractor first, so indicative, I think, of a rush build for him, or at least a fast tech build, because he does want to get a little more gas earlier, and he won't be going for 3 hatcheries before his spawning pool is done. And not going for a 3 hatchery build because of the extractor being placed. It looks like he is going to get a spawning pool afterwards. And it looks like Frozean now quickly trying to find Oversky's base, and he really needs to, because he needs to start attacking these Marines to make them effective at all. Looks like he's sticking with just 1 Rax, and his Marines are moving out now. He's got about 3 Marines right now, and it looks like Oversky just quickly, desperately trying to find the base. He is going to find it with his scouting SCVs now. Actually, he's retreating a little bit with his Marines. 3 Marines now for Frozean, and I'm interested that he's not actually building his second barracks. I guess he could go into an expansion if he decides his rush isn't going to succeed, and he won't be that far behind. Looks like he finally has spotted Oversky here. Now he's building a bunker. He's building a bunker. He's going for a bunker rush here on Oversky's natural expansion, and Oversky is going to spot this. His spawning pool is up. He's bringing a lot of drones here to try to take out the SCV. That's what he really needs to do. And we have this cool picture-in-picture mode here, and it's not really doing much. But now it looks like the drones are going to be attacking the bunker before it can go up. And looks like the SCV really needs to get on that bunker if he's going to have any chance of it succeeding. And it looks like the Marines now are coming up here. This is actually quite confusing, this view. Oh, I see. Zergling's now in the main base of Oversky, attacking the SCV, and looks like Oversky is going for a lair quickly here. It looks like, yeah, the Zerglings have taken out the bunker, so the rush has failed for Frozean here. Really, it was just strange timing for him, building the bunker, but not sending the Marines forward to help defend the SCV who was building the bunker, and now just going for a command center here. And actually, I feel that Frozean is going to be behind here, although Oversky did lose a little bit of mining time with his drones while they were busy attacking the bunker. Frozean has gone for that barracks first build, and now he's going to be going for a second command center. So I feel that now he is quite susceptible to a rush because he's just getting his gas right now. He's not going to have an academy in time to deal with a good Zergling rush here, or perhaps for fast lurkers, which is what's going to happen here. I don't think he's going to have enough units, or perhaps not even detection to deal with lurkers, because that's what Oversky is going for. He's opting not to go for fast mulisks, and it looks like Oversky does have a lot of Zerglings here to intercept an SCV trying to scout the base, and if Frozean doesn't scout this base, he could be in big trouble against these lurkers coming up. And I think the decision to go for a fast expand afterwards was a mistake, actually. I feel that he really needed to use the advantage he had by getting his tech up a little bit earlier, by getting his racks up a little earlier, to go for perhaps a 2 racks rush and just build an academy and go for a sunken break or go for an early attack rather than trying to switch to macro mode, because I think it's a little too late for him to do so. He really needed to do some damage with his first attack, which he didn't, and I really think he should have committed to it, because now he will not be prepared for a push from Oversky. He's barely just getting his second barracks right now. It looks like Oversky actually just sending in some Zerglings to harass his barracks, a bunch of Marines, maybe 10 Marines up for Frozean, but now the first Hydra is out, and Lurker upgrade is going to be up pretty soon, and he's just bringing the Hydras close to the base over there, so they can have closer distance to morph. Although I have to say, Oversky's economy is not doing very well either, because he has opted for a 2 hatchery build, and he did get rushed in the beginning, so he's not going to have a lot of drones in his base. And once again, we have this interesting picture-in-picture mode, which is really just kind of confusing, to be honest. It's showing the same thing, but I guess it can show 2 things at once. In any case, we do see Hydros moving down from his base, and within the base of Frozean, he is getting a comsat station and an engineering base, so it's going to be a race here to see whether lurkers come first or turrets and enough detection. I think the lurkers are going to come first, although one thing that Frozean has going for him is that he will have 2 comsat stations to deal with detection here, but he doesn't have any bunker in his front door or anything, and he is getting a bunker now. I'm not sure if he knows about this lurker attack coming up, if he's gotten a scan off in the main, but he really needs to conserve his scans if he decides if he's going to be able to deal with these lurkers at all. And looks like Frozean trying to move out here, but a good force of Zerglings here, and looks like the lurkers are out. 3 lurkers out for Oversky here, and Frozean loading up his bunker. I think he should have spotted this by now, and now Oversky going in for an attack now, and looks like a scan does go off on the lurkers. A lot of Marines getting killed though. I think all the Marines are dead, just down to this bunker right now, and Frozean might not even have enough for a second scan, not enough energy for a second scan. He doesn't have enough energy for a second scan, so his bunker will go down, and I think Oversky will break the front door here. I don't see what Frozean can do. He has no Marines left. He has just 2 racks. 1 rack is floating away from his base, desperately trying to get away. His second command center is lifted, and looks like Oversky's can get the ramp. Oversky's can get the ramp into the main here, and I just don't see what Frozean can do. He's desperately trying to put a bunker up, and Frozean has lost. Frozean has GG'd, so the series is tied 1-1 here. Great play by Oversky, able to defend easily against the bunker rush, and Frozean falling to a quick lurker push. Oversky does look quite happy, and he should be. He has managed to put a dent in SK's really invulnerable armor, almost invulnerable armor. Now he's getting high fives from his team, so it's very good that Ace has managed to pull a game up now. I was afraid of a sort of blowout against Ace, which would be quite sad for me, because we wouldn't see Boxer playing in the 4th game if they lost 3-0. And he's giving the Airforce salute, which the Airforce team always does if they win the games. And Frozean there with his earring, just trying to explain why he lost and why he's cute angel and not so cute anyway. But anyway, now he's just talking, chilling. This is Samsung Khan coach, looking a little unhappy there, but she never really looks that happy. She's just kind of a strange person. But yeah, Oversky just playing really well this game. really able to defeat the bunker rush, able to go for a tech that Frozean just wasn't prepared for. I'm really happy that he went for Lurkers first. I think that more Zerg players need to do that, because Terran always is prepared for Mutalisks, and Lurkers are a very good alternative, just a surprise to Terran. And with just 3 Lurkers, he basically managed to destroy all Frozean's base. So looks like Samson Khan's strategy of sending their players out for practice against these older, supposedly over-the-hill Air Force players has not paid off this game, because Frozean was solidly defeated by the Zerg player and didn't get any practice. All he got was a spanking in this game. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be posting Game 3, which is a 2v2 game, up right now. And so yeah, please check out SC2GG if you got a chance. And oh yeah, if you've been watching these videos, you should put ampersand FMT equals 18 at the end, because I do believe these will be high quality on YouTube. Thanks for watching. This is Cholera.